Welcome. My name is Shawn Jones, and I'm the CEO of the iNetrapreneur Network. And today I am over the top excited because I have with me Olivia DeMoss, who is one of our longtime community members. She is an entrepreneur herself and a speaker. She is also an author contributor in our upcoming Art of Connection book, which is coming out on February 17th, 2021. Olivia, thank you so much for being here today.
Hey, Shawn, thanks for having me. What a pleasure. I am thrilled.
We are too. It's definitely been a process getting the book put together, and to be able to say that it's coming out, it's incredible. Now, I know you and I have done business together, but I would love for you to share with everyone who's watching this a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how you're making a difference in the world.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm Olivia, and when people ask me what I do, I like to say I'm in the business of happiness. So my business is Joy and Abundance by Design, and I work with small corporations and also with entrepreneurs. So entrepreneur, do you remember we had a common friend who used to like the way I said entrepreneur?
Yes.
So entrepreneurs who have lost their fire and are motivated to make changes in their life while making a difference in the world hire me to help them tap into their brain, their executive center more often so that they can multiply revenue through increased joy. Of course, my thing is joy.
And who doesn't need a little bit more joy in their life, right? Sometimes
Right.
it's hard to find, and that's when you're able to come in and help us. Now, is this you're the first time you've been in a collaborative book? Have you written your own books and had them published?
No, and I actually love to co-author books, and here are a few that I've co-authored.
Oh yeah, you've quite a few.
These are a few, and but I have not written my own yet, so I guess that's gonna have to come one of the days soon.
That is wonderful. So when you found out, take out the side that you and I have known each other for some time, and you're one of our team leaders for one of our chapters, what prompted you to say, I want to be in this book?
Well, several things. For one thing, like I said, I love co-authoring books. I think it's fun, really, to be in a book with other authors and not to have to worry about the publishing myself. So that's fun, all right? And also, I'm all about communication. I really love the title, because I do believe that communication is key in business as well as in your personal life. And I can tell you that I've always felt that way. And before I moved to Arizona, I was living in Africa with a man I was very, very much in love with, but we could not communicate. Anytime I started to have a discussion with him, I could just see and feel a brick wall going up between us. There was no communication. And so I do believe that if we had been able to have authentic communication, I wouldn't have left. I would have said. So communication is key in all areas of your life.
I completely agree with that. For me, being that I've been married 3 times and then have a partner that I have a child with, I have learned over the years that the most important thing in any relationship, business, personal, is that communication. And if you're not clearly communicating, you don't have a foundation. Everything else, the shiny object starts to get dimmer and dimmer, and then you have to move on eventually because there's just nothing keeping you there. Now, your quote is coming out on April 30th. And what I love is you wrote, life is a magical adventure that is meant to be enjoyed. And I love that you used the word magical adventure. So when you were writing your particular quote, what was going through your mind? What was your why behind it?
Well, actually, this quote has been my mantra for over 20 years. Because when I was with that man, I lost my joy, like we say in French, the joie de vivre. I lost my smile and my joie de vivre. And after I left him, I got my smile back. And that's when I realized how important joy is. And there is definitely a difference between happiness and joy. And so I actually say you can have happiness, you can have joy, and you can have joie de vivre, all of it. And all of that together is true happiness. So, this quote of mine has been my mantra for over 20 years now.
Wow. When you work with clients, because I know that you, like you said, you work with small corporations and the entrepreneur, what would be the biggest piece of advice that you can offer those either who are looking to become entrepreneurs or those that have been longtime entrepreneurs that may be kind of getting burnt out?
Getting burnt out? Well, that's important. And I would say, just like I said at the beginning, entrepreneurs or business owners who have lost their fire, who have lost, maybe they've been in business for a while and they've lost the passion that they had when they started their business. Well, I feel that it is important for one thing for them to get back to that, to rekindle that fire, not only for their own happiness, but also for the well-being of, and for their health, and also the well-being of everybody around them, because it lifts their mood when they are passionate again about what they do, and it lifts the mood of the team eventually if they have a team, right? And also, it's important for them to reconnect to their legacy. Perhaps they've lost the importance of the legacy that they are leaving behind, and perhaps they're not even aware, but we all leave a legacy. So that's why I truly believe that, for one thing, more joy in people's hearts will lead us closer to peace on earth, but also more joy will make you happier, make you more productive, make you more attractive, and then it will be easier for you to leave a legacy that will impact the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love it. Olivia, if someone would like to talk to you more about the books that you've co-authored and your services to help them get back the joy in their life, how can they reach you?
Well, I would love for them to reach out to me. So my website is joyandabandancebydesign.com. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. And should I even give my phone number?
This is your world. You tell us what you want.
All right, 623-210-0169. And if you call me, tell me you heard me on the show.
Wonderful. Well, Olivia, I want to thank you for being so supportive of all of our community members, for being a part of the Art of Connection book, and for being here and sharing a little bit about who you are, your knowledge, and support for others.
Sean, it is my pleasure. I do believe in your mission. I'm part of it, right? And it's a pleasure to perhaps be able to inspire your listeners.
Wonderful. For those of you that want to get your copy of the Art of Connection book coming out on February 17th, 2021, visit our website at 365networkingquotes.com. That's 365networkingquotes.com. We're already working on our second edition in the series that will be coming out the end of this year. You too can leave your legacy behind by clicking on the calendar tab, securing your date, and sharing your piece of inspiration with other entrepreneurs.